go to college now. Live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Georgia and Kentucky. Kentucky at home, 16.5, 153 the total. The final game for Musburger. Then it's Vegas, baby. And, this is going to be a lot of fun. And he's doing the game with Jay Bilas, by the way.
Oh, so the picture of him with Dickie V? Oh, well. It's a great picture anyway. And it's one of those deals. I don't know if you are like me. Brent Musburger, when you think about the legendary announcers, the guys you listened to when you were a kid, I've got three guys. I got Keith Jackson calling college football. I got Brent Musburger calling everything. I got Marv Albert calling the NBA. And that's my Mount Rushmore.
Where's Cosell?
Last game.
Where's Cosell?
He's probably the fourth.
Oh,
Cosell was a personality. He wasn't a play-by-play guy in the sense that you loved what he was saying. No, Cosell to me is not on that list. Sorry.
Okay.
But,
right.
hey, it's my Mount Rushmore. I get to call mine.
Yeah, it's your list. Yeah, right, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can have it. Look, but it will be a lot of fun with Brent Musburger. And this is one game, I don't always have the volume on. This is a game you want the volume on. Kentucky has never lost 3 straight in the entire John Calipari era, but have a chance to do that this evening. 21 games into the season, this defense still not getting it. They allowed 161 points on 48% shooting, losing to Tennessee and Kansas last week. And they're getting crushed right now. 1-5 against the spread their last 6. Losing ATS during that span by a margin of 7 points per game. And the only cover came by a single bucket. They were laying 14 against South Carolina. They eked out a 16-point win. This is not a Kentucky team that's playing good basketball right here, right now.
Well, let's kick this around because, again, these guys are mercenaries. They're hired guns. They come in, they leave. It's a whole new team every year. So these guys are headed off to the NBA. If he can't get them to buy in and play defense on January 31st, and that's still a problem, are they ever going to figure it out and start to do it in February and March?
I wouldn't count on it. If you can't get a team to focus on D, again, a bunch of guys that are going to be in the draft next year, and the 42.1% shooting they've allowed this season, it's still pretty good, but it's not what we've seen from Kentucky in recent years. That's not necessarily national championship caliber defense. That is the highest shooting percentage of the John Calipari era. The highest shooting percentage they've allowed since 2005, 2006. Calipari's quote. This is always a process here when you're talking about young players. I can remember in 2014 we were dying, and then they got it at one point, and all of a sudden we took off. This team came together a little bit faster, yet you find out all the execution stuff that I've been talking about will come back and haunt you. As a coach, you look at this and say, okay, where do we go and what do we zero in on? And I think it's toughness and defense. Of course, they're laying 16.5 tonight. It's not only toughness and defense, it's going to get them to cover that point spread.
Yeah, also, there was 82-48 last year on this floor, Teddy. They'll remember that.
Oh, yeah, the Bulldogs will not forget that loss. Of course, Kentucky defense has another challenge tonight. Maybe the best player in the country that no one's talking about, Yante Mayton, the 6'8", 240 junior, 19.7 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 1.5 blocks, despite only playing about 30 minutes per game. We're talking about the 2014 Gatorade Michigan Player of the Year. He turned down Michigan State, he turned down Indiana, and he went to Georgia. His physical presence inside, that's exactly what Kentucky has struggled against. But for the Bulldogs to hang out in this game, they've got to do something they haven't been able to do all year, Paulie. They have to hit shots from the outside to open up the inside, and that's been a problem. Just 29.8% from three-point range. Under 30% from beyond the arc. That's number 332 in the country. Of course, Mattin's, is the best three-point guy. He's 17-36. Everyone else on the team, 90 of 308. That's some ugly perimeter shooting.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.